Hey everyone, welcome to the end of week 8, beginning of week 9. Um, Getting close to the end and wrapping up. So just a heads up on the lesson plan drafts that were due last week. I will actually be giving you feedback on those, and then actually they were due the 16th. So last week, yes, during uh, week 8, and so. You also have been assigned to give peer feedback on another student's draft lesson plan. And so if you do not see one that's available for you to review, that means they have not turned it in. I have a couple students who have not submitted theirs yet. So if you don't get one to review by the 20 let's say 28th, then you're out of that responsibility. So that's something that I'd like you to do this week is do a peer review of the lesson plan, and I will also do my feedback on those, so you have hopefully two sets of feedback for your revising and resubmitting for the finals week. Something else that I wanted to point out is in the Google Drive, I have set up an opportunity for you. I forgot to open this ahead of time. Sorry about that. To share, I really thought your professional projects were really well done, and thought you might enjoy seeing each other's professional projects because you did such a good job of picking out some really great resources. So I have put those in the Google Drive, either a link or the actual artifact. So if you get a chance, go back and look at those. That will be kind of your task too during finals week, is just to do a gallery walk of these presentations. And then I also will be putting the applied technology presentations in that folder so that you have access to those, so you can see what your classmates chose to focus on for their technology in week 10. So keep an eye out for those and take a look at them. So going back to our Canvas site this week, I've actually taken a little pity on you. And so probes and sensors I think are kind of fun. This one you're going to just do after looking at the resources. If you have access to specific probes or sensors, like some of the veneer sensors, or you have something else in your classroom that you use in your science classroom, you're welcome to do that. But I also included resources on all the sensors your phone actually possesses. And so you can choose one of those and think about how you might incorporate that into a lesson, and then let us know what you think about that. So that's the discussion for this week. And then the actual project for this week is you're going to demonstrate using it, and then talk about how you would, again, apply that to a lesson. But I did actually give you a day off from the reading responses, so no response to the reading this week. The only resources I included were a couple of articles on probes on a budget and probes in your classroom, and then activities using phone sensors. So pretty light reading this week, and hopefully you'll find this interesting. I was just using one of my probes today when I was out at a house with a friend who she just purchased the house. So I would not have known about that had I not had to explore this for this class. So hopefully you'll find some interesting things that you can use, maybe not just in your classroom, but when you're working with your friends and they're looking at new houses. So so just wrapping up, we have one more week where you'll look at just Web 2.0 and 3.0. What's the difference between those? Now there's Web 4.0, by the way. We're not going to explore that one this term. And then you have, oops, sorry about that. You have a reading response, and then your actual second applied technology project is due. So again, pick one of the technologies. It could be one that we used for a reading response, like the Padlet, or it could be one that you reviewed for the actual assignments each week. So maybe the robotics or the probes, or one of the other ones. It could be one from any week. So even if you pick 2 from the first couple weeks, that's fine. And you're going to do a little more in-depth review of that. And then for finals week, you're going to submit your final STEM lesson and your annotated bibliography. So again, make sure you're keeping track of all these amazing resources you're finding that you've accessed, that you've looked at, that are relevant, and add those to your annotated bibliography. So that's it for week 9, and hope you enjoy the holidays, the break, if you get a few days off, and I will see you in week 10.